you so much. Next, we'd like to invite Dr. Kirsten Johnson and Miriam Chickering, please.
First of all, I'd just like to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Kirsten Johnson, and I'm here with my colleague Miriam Chickering. And we both represent Humanitarian U, and we're going to present to you our Atlas project today. Before I begin, I think it would behoove everybody if I spent a minute just defining the problem. So I'd like to start by taking us back to January 2010, when a magnitude 7.0 earthquake struck the island nation of Haiti, devastating the capital, Port-au-Prince, claiming over 300,000 lives and affecting over 3.5 million people. The international response was the largest humanitarian intervention ever carried out within a single nation. It included 91 hospitals, 21 foreign field hospitals, and 5 hospital ships. However, the majority of aid workers were under the age of 30, and most had little or no training for the field or experience in the field. The result was a catastrophic humanitarian response overall. And as a direct outcome, the IASC made several guidelines and recommendations, and as a direct result, Dr. Ian Norton founded the EMT initiative. I too was in Haiti during this time and recognized the need for properly trained workers. So, shortly after, I founded Humanitarian U, and today Humanitarian U has trained and HPAS certified over 100,000 responders worldwide. But the EMT initiative still faces the challenge of ensuring that individuals and teams meet the competencies required to become classified and to work together in the field. This is just an example of the PAHO region. And the reason there are so many EMTs is because there are so many organizations throughout North America especially. Many countries, such as Burkina Faso, where I've also worked to train medics, also want to launch their own EMTs and have them certified through the EMT system. However, they lack resources and finances for training. And finally, the problem trickles down to local providers. I also deployed as part of an EMT to Lebanon shortly after the Beirut blast as part of a COVID response, and spent considerable amount of time organizing and facilitating training for specific topics around PPE and COVID response. So here are some of the solutions.
Thanks, Kirsten. Emergency response knows no boundaries, but training often does. Atlas helps us create training materials in local languages. The context reflects local realities and can be accessed via laptop or mobile device, online or offline. Atlas consists of an AI selection guide to ensure the best tools are used for the job. Evaluation tools are used to assess quality, cultural relevance, and accuracy. A specialized ethical framework guides the entire process. And flowcharts help our team use standardized processes throughout the content creation, development, and deployment. Because our time today is brief, I'll focus on the AI integration, content creation, and translation loop. But if you're interested in the other components, I'm happy to discuss them with you. First of all, we create culturally sensitive prompts. Then we move to the AI-assisted creation. Expert review is followed by local review. AI-assisted translation is followed by review from local translators. And then there's a multi-step quality control review process. The materials are launched, feedback is collected, and feedback analysis is done with content improvement. Whenever possible, we use microlearning. Microlearning methods make training accessible for learners. They're short lessons that progressively build on each other and are highly interactive. Learning content is presented in story format, and the stories resonate with learners' realities. Lessons can be done anytime and anywhere. Now that we've described the innovation, what does it add up to? Efficiency gains. So far in our project with UNICEF, we've achieved a 100% efficiency boost. Initially, 12 modules were planned, but we've been able to produce 27, which cover all the topics on our partners' wish list. In our initial pilots in DRC, our learners reported increased confidence and knowledge in their practice, and you can read some of the testimonials there.
So, what are our next steps and how do we scale? Our work with UNICEF continues, and we are expanding the work we've done in Goma out to reach 20 more organizations. We're simultaneously testing this in multiple other countries, including Myanmar and Haiti, on our Next GNU platform with other health professionals. And finally, we're preparing our modules to make them available globally through UNICEF's Learning Passport Initiative program. And as we expand the local relevance, that makes Atlas as effective. So what's coming for EMTs? We have courses on MPOX, on Marburg, on Blue Book training, and also we offer customized training that is, again, culturally relevant and language specific. So basically, we can provide anything that your team needs. And so we'd like to thank the following individuals and teams who are central to this project and have provided incredible feedback and support, including our colleague Jan, who is the Chief of Humanitarian Evidence and Learning at EMOPS New York, Paulin, who is the Chief of Operations in the Goma office, and the Goma Field office in particular. Thank you.